Why, hello there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Mr. Doggo333, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. Kalterkrieg as New England. Now, last time we were here together, well, election season started to kick up, and we now have to decide who we are going to be campaigning with. I'm actually going to save real quick in case this doesn't go how I plan. I don't know if it'll matter. And from everything I understand, I think it's going to go fine, even. But, let's see what we got. Just looking to compare. Well, I've decided, as election season begins, we will go ahead and go with Herman, the man. I did cancel the focus. I maybe should have waited a little bit. Alright, so actually, I'll just reload that real quick so I can get that focus finished. And then we'll go from our man, Herman. Shouldn't take too long for the autosave to go back. I mean, we only have, what, 5 days? There we go. There you go. Herman is the man. Maybe could have optimized it a little bit more. But that's okay, I think. Let's do improved anti-tank. And what do we want to do? Some campaign options. Progressives are going to put their support to us anyway. So I don't worry too much about that. So like Commonwealth, Pennsylvania will be fine. New Jersey will be okay. New York will be okay. We'll probably find like Connecticut and a lot of these places anyway. I want to see if we can put some effort into some of these tighter areas. Upstate New York, for example. I think that would be very useful. Let's do upstate New York. We get a couple of active campaign options, actually. I think New Jersey we got. Connecticut wouldn't be bad, maybe. Massachusetts is kind of close, so we'll campaign to Massachusetts to help us out over there. And then yeah, we're generally doing fine. It's gonna be a little wild. I'll campaign in Maine. See if we can't get a bit more of a foothold over there. Switzerland joins the Congress of Nations. Which is that. Not gonna be. I guess it's just like a UN type deal. Maybe. I'm not sure. Ruling party New Hampshire is taking a setback. Okay. That works out okay for us, I think. Maybe campaigning in New Hampshire actually would be a decent idea. Ooh, what do we got here? The elephant in the room. While New England's general populace is generally content with the position of civil liberties compared to their southern neighbors, it's become increasingly apparent that they are not immune to the mires and pitfalls of systemic racism. Even without the de jure segregation of Jim Crow laws, income disparity and racial discrimination are present in almost every aspect of New Englander society. These so-called infringements on civil rights are not limited to colored communities either, but include discrimination against religious minorities like Jews and other fringe groups such as homosexuals and socialists. No longer can Boston ignore the elephant in the room. Tensions are rising, and our government will take an official stance on civil rights sooner than later. The voices of the activists cannot be ignored any longer. We'll either have to draft legislation that specifically protects minority rights, such as integrating them in public schools and spaces, or stand firm with the status quo and trust the people who do the right thing without government intervention. I'm curious how if this will affect the elections at all. So I'll acquiesce. Quarterly growth report, how we doing? I'm gonna assume that's okay. Fall of Wuhan. Oh fuck, we were in Wuhan. Okay, we can do full-blown volunteers. Oh god, oh fuck. Can we retake Wuhan, maybe? No, we can't. Alright, so we can get some campaigning going. New Hampshire. Crazy idea I had. I think actually will be a decent one to go for. I have some effort yet to overcome that, but I think we can get that. New York as well. Upstate New York is going to be our white whale selection. And then I want to do Connecticut. I don't know if I necessarily want to boost up the conservatives anymore. So I'm a little apprehensive of that. I think Mass will be the best bet. Oh no, that's who we want to win there though. Dang it. Let's get bomb research, get some extra research speed going. And then, what do we want from here? Fuel refining. Biochemical weapons, why not? How many volunteers can we send from here? We're the only ones actually volunteering, which is annoying. Can I retake this prop? I can't. No, I can't. Now we can. And I wonder if we can... I was going to try to do an encirclement there, but that's not working. They're encircled in Shanghai. Oh dear. We could do some reformations on immigration law. Do some military staff. I'll go for open borders. Monthly population's nice. I don't like the fact that this is wide open for an encirclement. I really don't. I greatly dislike that, even. Oh, and look at that. The entire fucking Reichspakt is volunteering over here. Oh no, now the Entente's volunteering here. Alright, so why the fuck was I only here for a while? The fuck happened? What changed? Position support in New Jersey. Okay. Boston, we're fine in. Head back up to upstate New York. Public campaign in Connecticut. Just to cover our rear. And we'll try New Hampshire again. I think the election's about to be soon over anyway, so I don't know how much it's going to matter. Much like this war. Maybe we should worry about another front, I'm thinking. All of Shanghai. Go off there, wait for you to retreat. Election day is here. The Democrats and Republicans have made their final pitch to the voters. Across the Commonwealth, voters are now going to the polls to decide whether Raymond E. Baldwin will be re-elected, or whether W. Averell Herman will replace him. Let's see, the winner is... And it is... not decided yet. Or is it? Hello? Oh, now we can start doing some more, like, economic stuff. Military stuff. Okay. Let's work on our place in NATO. As a founding country of North American Trade Organization, our economy has the opportunity to heavily benefit from the economic union. If we play our cards right, New England can become the economic capital of the New World. There we are. After multiple news networks called New Jersey for Ambassador Herman, the Democratic candidate declared victory at his campaign headquarters in Albany last night, surrounded by his wife Marie and their 2 children. The former ambassador to Canada has a triumphant speech outlining his agenda for a second term. Preaching for an expanded healthcare and education program, and increased consumer protection, President-elect Herman painted an optimistic picture for New England as it entered its third decade of existence. President Baldwin held his concession speech in Hartford. He congratulated President-elect Herman on his victory and pledged to work with him to continue New England prosperity. The votes tallied. Electoral college results are Herman 97, Baldwin 38. Hail to the chief. There we go. Victory. It seems that change in New England has come with W. Averell Harriman's victory over the unpopular Baldwin. With Democrat control restored, Herman plans to increase New England's self-reliance and revert the social spending cuts by his predecessor. There we are. W. Averell Harriman. Also known as the Old Crocodile of diplomacy, William Averell Harriman has spent his life working in diplomacy, government, and business. After graduating top of his class in Yale, he would use his political connections and father's wealth to create his own Wall Street firm titled Brown Brothers, Harriman and Company. At the beginning of the Second American Civil War, while his own hometown New York City would join what would become the CSA, Harriman left Wall Street and moved upstate to begin his political career. During New England's intervention in the Second American Civil War, Herman was appointed to one of the leading political roles in New England as the ambassador to Canada. After winning the Democratic primary, Herman was easily able to win the presidency from the Republicans. Now President W. Averell Harriman is looking to revisit his Democratic predecessor Walsh's social reforms and limit Canadian influence in New England. A jack of all trades, Herman is increasingly popular with the new states and is seen as a unifying figure in New England. There we go. I don't know if condom is the best description of him, but okay. William Averell Harriman declared victory in the New England presidential election late last night. The former governor of upstate New York, Herman represents a shift in the Democratic Party, running on an expanded welfare state and further detachment from Canada. While he pledges to remain in NATO in the court, he is adamant that New England must build up its navy and army and not rely so heavily on Canadian personnel. Herman served as a special envoy to Ottawa during the Second Weltkrieg, and when he returned to New England, he was elected the governor of upstate New York. As governor, he pursued an increase in government spending, specifically in infrastructure and welfare. President Baldwin was seen as an underdog, and Herman was expected to win. Herman's victory does change the status quo in New England, and it's expected that its relationship with the court and NATO will change. Is Senate left resurgent? Well, isn't that the question? Did the GUI change at all? It might have. I didn't pay attention to the numbers very well, I'll be honest. That's how that cookie crumbles, I guess. History has been made in New England as Margaret Chase Smith has been elected the first female senator in the history of the United States in New England. Although twice women have served in the Senate due to a vacancy left by their deceased husbands, Senator Smith is the first woman to run and win an election. Senator Smith has been serving as the U.S. House of Reps under Maine's 2nd District, while originally Senator Smith's husband, Clyde Smith, represented the district. Mr. Smith suffered a fatal heart attack in 1940, and Margaret Chase Smith took his position. Since then, Margaret Chase Smith has represented the Mainers in Congress as a moderate Republican. While she has supported her party's policies, she has condemned the Baldwin administration through its process of decentralization by calling it modern-day witch trials. Despite this, it seems that the citizens of Maine have stuck by the senator's calm and rational demeanor. The glass ceiling has been broken in the New England Senate. Congratulations, Senator Smith. Boys, I think we're probably fucked in China. I'm starting to realize. So we can't unlock the army focus yet until we do, it looks like this one. Interesting. So we gotta do this one, then we can do the National Highway Plan. I don't know what this... Oh, I understand. We have to do this, then we unlock this. Okay. Okay, that's making sense. Was blanking there for a second on what all that meant, but this makes sense. Let's over to Changza. Interesting. Do we have any changes in governors? Doesn't look like it. Not there. Not there. No. 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 I figured. Figured not. It was worth a shot to check. These guys figured out their core situation. Doesn't look like it. Quarterly growth report. Well, at least we're coming along civilian factory wise. Let's get some more going in Mass, some in Jersey, some in Philly. We got our place to NATO figured out. Could do something with these guys. Armor, attrition. Let's go division. We have different options here actually. Let's do Morse for defense. Because that's basically all we're doing over in China, defense. Well, my friends, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it there. But thanks always for watching. Like, dislike, didn't. Leave in comments. React down in the comment section below. I read all the comments I get, and I appreciate any feedback out for me. Check out my various links down in the description box below. And, yeah, I think you all know the deal by now. Thanks for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye now.